Good evening. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Kids? Kids? Oh, right. I ain't got any kids. Broadcasting from the BC to the Maritimes and all across Canada, it's Remotely Zach. And now, from Windsor, Ontario, here's your host, the one and hopefully only Zachary Thomas. Hello everyone and welcome to the show. Welcome to Remotely Zach. I am your host, the one and only Zachary Thomas. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Thank you. Oh, well, man. And if you remember a time Windsor had a Zellers, this is the show for you. If you want to remember a time when Windsor had a Kmart, this is it. This is it. This is the clientele. This is what we're bringing in here, people. These are the people that are watching. They're up this late. Now, you may have heard that the world of late night might be coming to an end. Yeah. Well, I got news for you. I'm still here. I'm still here. I am here. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. So I'm still here. Now, more rumors. Yes, it is true. I did break up with someone over the summer. Oh, man. You take them to one Coldplay concert and suddenly that's the end of that. I mean, gone. Done. That's it. From one love story to another, and this one might be the biggest news of the year, the engagement between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Yeah, which begs the question, what are y'all wearing to the wedding? What are y'all wearing? I'm thinking the Lover bodysuit from the Lover era or the Eras tour. Do we have a picture of me wearing that? Do we have a picture? Oh, stop it. I suppose we should get to the news because, that's why we're here. Locally, the company Diageo, responsible for Crown Royal, just announced that they will be closing up shop in Amherstburg, Ontario. Yeah, and this made Doug Ford really give it to him. Take a look.
A message to the CEO in France. You hurt my people, I'm going to hurt you. You're going to feel the pain in February when these people don't have a paycheck. And I'm going to stand up for the people of Ontario, and I encourage all of Canadians, all of Ontarians, stand up for the people, because you don't know if you're next. But the thing that ticks me off, I get it. I get that companies move back and forth. But what I don't get, when you're someone's largest customer in North America, you're going after the largest customer. You know something? I always say smart people aren't too smart, and you guys are about as dumb as a bag of hammers for doing this. So, you know something? I found a bottle, and I don't even drink, of Crown Oil, right? I see that Crown Oil. I saw it at home. So this is what I think about Crown Oil. That's what they could do.
Oh, they're so dumb. They're going to pay for it now, eh? Oh, might as well have Diet Coke pay for it, too. Oh, God. Oh, how... It's going to be a while before I get to open that. If that's not the nuttiest thing in politics stateside, has anyone seen the video of these unidentified flying objects being thrown out of the White House window? I mean, take a look.
Got another one? Let me see. Damn. Yeah, let's stay in that little outhouse on the end. Oh, somebody there, right? Right now, right? Oh, there you go. You got it?
Oh, I tell you, Melania's finally had enough. Oh my God, she's had enough. Yeah, we were having a debate about whether it's his clothes or trash bags being thrown out the window. Then again, why is this a debate? Have you seen his clothes? You seen it? You seen them? With giant white trash bags. Well, this is it. Summer is almost, officially over. Oh, thank God, because it was a hot one. You know it was hot when your crotch shares the same amount of moisture as the air. It's bad. It's bad. Man, it was so hot. Thieves were using water pistols during robberies. That's how hot it was. How hot was it, Zach? Oh, well, it was so hot. The Betty Ford Clinic opened a wet bar. That's how hot it is. It was so hot, I went on a date with a firefighter so I could get sprayed with the water hose. That's how hot it was. This summer, I also got offered a job at a strip club. Yep, true story, this really happened. I'm not making this up. Sounds like I am, but I'm not. Yeah, this organization I'm involved with presented me the job offer of stage announcer at a local strip club. I would have killed. I would have. Ladies and gentlemen, disappointing her parents for the 50th time, it's Candy! We got a great show for you tonight. Coming up, I got the weirdest news found on the internet, but when we return, I talk to a candidate for town council of LaSalle. Stick around, more remotely Zach, right after this. I think I need help. Have you stepped on a Lego? You may be entitled to compensation. Hi, I'm Tony Key of the Keegan, Michael & Key Law Firm, and for over 15 years, I've fought for victims of plastic-based pain. If you or a loved one has stepped on a Lego, you may be entitled to not only compensation, but a sincere apology from a small Danish toy company. The call is free, the advice is free. Don't suffer in silence, fight back one brick at a time, because pain shouldn't come in a box marked 8 and up. So call the number on the screen, 1-800-NO-MORE-BRICKS. That number again is 1-800-NO-MORE-BRICKS. Welcome back. The town of LaSalle, Ontario is holding a by-election to fill the remaining term of Councillor Sue Desarlais, who sadly passed away earlier this year. Now one of those candidates is Robbie Durling, and I got a chance to speak with him about his platform. Here is our conversation. Thank you for being here, or there, wherever you are.
Thanks for having me.
So I gotta ask, why did you decide to jump in the race?
So, joining the race is something I've actually thought of for a while now. Initially, I was looking to 2026 to jump in. Unfortunately, obviously, Councillor Desjardins passed, so that is why we're having this by-election. So I decided to put my name in the race for this by-election, and I'm looking forward to the campaign trail, talking to all the residents and the taxpayers and hearing their concerns and their ideas for our great town.
What are some concerns that you've heard of thus far?
I think the big one, or kind of the main issue for this election right now, is taxes. For the past 3 years, the property tax increases have continued to go up, and most notably in this past budget, there was about a 6% increase. So, if I'm elected, I definitely want to work with my fellow council members on the 2026 budget to make sure that those property tax increases are manageable for the residents, and that any new spending that we bring on is both economically feasible and comes with serious advantages to the residents that they receive.
So you've recently, I saw, released your platform for your council run. What is, other than taxes, what are some of the other key points that you want to highlight?
Oh, for sure. So I can just take you kind of through my platform a little bit. One of my main focuses is small business and making sure that we're highlighting our small business in LaSalle to make sure that they're successful and that they can continue to operate in LaSalle and serve LaSalle residents. Another idea I have is to update the Front Road basketball court and using private funding to do so. So approaching large corporations to get that funded. Traffic safety is a huge concern. So, if I'm elected, I definitely want to focus on making sure that our roads are safe and that blind spots are reduced. And another kind of interesting thing that I thought of too is LaSalle has a lot of great festivals and events, and most notably the Strawberry Fest. So something that I came up with is called the LaSalle Game Day. So it would be a all sports event that would take place at the Volmer and other recreational facilities. So residents would be able to use those for free. We would have former top level athletes from LaSalle come down to, do meet and greets, and there would be games and all sorts of stuff like that. So I think that would be something really cool. And that's an initiative I would want to bring to the town. And I think it could become a staple of our town, just like the Strawberry Fest.
Do you think if you were elected, what would your top issue be on day one?
It's a very good question. I think the top issue is whatever the residents bring to me. Like if I'm elected, I am working for the LaSalle residents and the LaSalle taxpayers, and whatever issues, concerns, ideas they have, I just want them to know that they can come to me, and I'm going to take a serious look at whatever they're bringing forward and try to help remedy their concern or issue, or help to bring their idea to life through the town.
It's funny. I've been, because we're about to have our municipal elections next year, which is really coming up fast. And I've thought about running in Ward 4 here in Windsor, where I live, for council. And my family has basically said, "Are you insane?" I'm like, yes, it's my natural fit. But what did your family think about you running for
That's a
council?
Yeah, it's a great question. My family's been super supportive. They've been supportive of all of sort of my endeavors that I like to take on. I run the Rad Sports Card and TCG show, which you've set up at before. I'm a director with the St. Student Athletic Association at St. Clair. So I have a great family support unit, and they're always behind me. So when I said, "Mom, Dad, Jenna, my sister, I'm putting my name in and we're going to get this thing going," they were behind me all the way.
Yeah, yeah. When I told my parents I wanted to run for council, I might as well have just told them, "Hey, I'm gay." Like, probably similar reaction, but it's very interesting. What makes you qualified, the most qualified to run in this election versus the field?
I I wouldn't say that's really a fair question, because I think all of the candidates are qualified in their own realm. What I think my strong suit would be, if I am to be elected, is that I bring a sense of leadership. And as I kind of listed off, I do have experience, even though I'm only 19 years old, running successful trade events and being a part of the athletic association at St. Clair, being a former constituency assistant for MPP Anthony Liardi. I don't have the most job experience per se compared to other candidates, but I'm eager to learn. And I just want to really, drive home that if I'm elected, residents can come to me, and I'm going to take their concerns and ideas seriously. And I want to see their vision come to life for LaSalle.
All righty. Well, again, thank you for being here. Actually, before I do let you go, if somebody out there, not me, but if somebody out there is thinking about running for any kind of elected office, what would you tell them?
I think my advice to them would just be confident in yourself. At times you're going to get questions that you may not know the answer to. You're going to have to do your research and be able to take a stance on issues. I think confidence is kind of key, and just try to get a good group around you to help door knock, social media, graphics, all that type of stuff. You need a good, solid team around you, and just be confident and go for it.
All right. With that said, thank you for joining up. Thank you for joining me this evening, Robbie Durling, who is running in the LaSalle by-election. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Zachary.
My thanks to Robbie. We'll be right back with, you guessed it, the weirdest news found on the internet. Stick with us. It's coming up. Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Folks, it's the time you've been waiting for. Time for weird news. This week, an NHL team's mascot had a close call with a grizzly during a photo shoot. John Hayden and a mascot named Boy were on a fly fishing outing in Katami National Park as part of a trip promoting youth hockey when the bear approached. The bear charged toward the mascot, splashing water, but later turned away before making contact as Hayden, Boy, and the film crew walked back to shore, wading through the gentle stream. Man, they won't those bears will stop at nothing to get that picnic basket. I swear. Oh. The NHL team said it didn't intend to involve the bear in filming, but included it in a video posted on X. From Alaska to Anna Maria, it's time for...
Florida man, does whatever a Florida man can. Look out, here comes the Florida man.
A Florida man was arrested for fraud while dressed as a Chuck E. Cheese mascot. Yep, we've reached peak Florida. We've reached peak Florida at this point. We have, yep. Officers arrested 41-year-old Jamel Juro Jones shortly after 6:30 p.m. at a Chuck E. Cheese on the 2800 block of Scherer Road. Scherer is not caring. According to an arrest report, officers located Jones inside the restaurant and verified his identity after another Chuck E. Cheese employee told police he was wearing the mouse costume. Wait, what? A woman approached the officers later on and provided video evidence identifying Jones as the person who made fraudulent purchases with her child support debit card. She told police she last used the card on June 28th during her child's birthday party at the restaurant. Well, man, just when Chuck E. Cheese couldn't get even more creepier. Well, that's the weirdness this week. Now time to dig into my hat of dad jokes. Oh yeah, we're really prepared on this first episode back. We're really prepared, What do you call a dinosaur with an extensive vocabulary? A thesaurus. That's funny. Well, that's the show for you this evening. I want to say thank you so much for joining me. You can find me on social media. Those links are always down in the description below. I want to say thank you to my guest, Robbie Durling, for joining me this evening. I've been your host, Zach. It's closing time, everybody. Get out.